place. Good morning, good morning, morning, good morning, morning.
Good morning and welcome back to Youth Wednesdays on Tobago Updates morning show. You're viewing us live here in Portmore, Scarborough, Tobago. My name is Dwayne Nurse, and yes, this is post Easter, and might I dare even say Easter Wednesday. Good morning and welcome to you. It's always a pleasure to bring the youthful vibe here on a Wednesday, even after Easter and all the festive activities over the weekend. I'm glad that you wake up this morning and chose Tobago Updates Youth Wednesdays. Again, my name is Dwayne, and I'm joined with
Natalie Nancis. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Dwayne. We are missing one person. I guess we'll see her later on.
Yes, she would be here. She would be here.
She's on her way.
Yes, and as we spoke, she came. How did you spend your Easter weekend?
Well, to be quite honest, I spent it doing a lot of eating. I'm not going to lie. Right. I also got to experience fishing for the first time. And okay, so I need to take this time to just shout out those who I patronized over the weekend. Wow. A lot of vendors, they came out in their numbers, of course, because everybody is on the fundraising kind of vibe these days. And these organizations, they not only got my support, because sometimes that's just what I want to do, support their cause, but my heart and my stomach was content. The food was really good, right? So I just want to say shout out to places like Blackrock SDA, the Scarborough Roman Catholic Church, and I think his name is Carlisle, who is at the Food Hub every now and again. I want to shout those out this morning.
Okay, seems like you had quite a weekend. How did you spend your weekend, Miss Lewis? Good morning and welcome.
Good morning, Dwayne and Natalia. Good morning, Tobago. My Easter weekend was quite relaxing. I stayed home, I slept. It's my sister's birthday weekend, so we did a lot of celebrations in honor of her. But yeah, my weekend was quite relaxing. I mean, I would have liked to have an extra day, stay home on Easter Tuesday.
I'm with you on that.
But I had to go to work.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Very unfortunate.
Yeah, that was very unfortunate, But I too spent my days home resting. I think I only went out twice, and that was very good for me. But thank you guys for asking. Also, I just want to shout out those that are viewing us on our varying platforms: Facebook, YouTube, and Channel 102 on Amplia. So with no further ado, we're going to go over to news in 90 seconds with Miss Nancis.
Thank you, Dwayne and Kaylee. Here is your news in 90 seconds for Wednesday, April 3rd, 2024. National Security Minister Fitzgerald Hinds has voiced concerns regarding reports indicating that Strategic Services Agency officers may have used firearms prior to cabinet approval in November 2023. During a media briefing, Hinds alluded to allegations of a pastor purportedly acting as an SSA spy and high-powered weapons allegedly being returned to the SSA Armory in Kamotu following a March audit. However, it's been claimed that Pastor Ian Brown was appointed as an SRP in 2011 by then Police Commissioner Gary Griffith. Hinds echoed Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley's assertion that armed forces within the SSA weren't sanctioned until cabinet approval in November of 2023. Additionally, Hinds highlighted the significant loss of U.S. funding resulting from these developments, emphasizing that the decision to disclose this information at this time was deliberate. National Flour Mills has reported a 35.5 million profit after tax for the year ending December 31st, 2023 from 6.9 million in 2022. Chairman Nigel Romano noted a rise in revenue to 577.3 million from 532 million the previous year, along with a 3% reduction in the cost of sales to 425.2 million. Romano attributed these gains to cost management and prudent grain purchases, despite global challenges such as the COVID-19 pandemic and conflicts in Ukraine and Gaza. He highlighted NFM's vulnerability to climate change's impact on grain yield and prices, emphasizing the company's concern about rising greenhouse gas levels and sea levels. United Nations High Commissioner for Human Rights, Volker Turk, has issued a warning about the unprecedented scale of human rights abuses in modern Haitian history. A video message to the UN Human Rights Council, Turk highlighted the devastating impact of escalating violence on the population, noting that all human rights are affected. He describes the recent rapid deterioration in Haiti, marked by civil unrest and coordinated attacks by criminal gangs seeking to overthrow authorities. Amidst a state of emergency, institutions continue to falter, and the formation of a transitional government remains unresolved. Turk stressed the need for the deployment of a Security Council-mandated multinational security support mission, highlighting Haiti's pressing need for assistance. And this was your news in 90 seconds.
No? All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Ms. Nancy, for that news in 90 seconds. We're going to go straight to the rundown, and we have quite an interesting rundown for you this morning.
Before we do the rundown, I think we should do the birthdays.
Because even though we press the time, we need to tell them happy birthday.
It's because they aren't born in the month of March and they aren't Pisces.
That is not the reason. that is not the reason, guys. We're just excited about this show.
But let's get into our birthdays.
Constitutional Reform 2024.gov.tt by April 15th. It's our future, our constitution, our voices.
Stop your bow, Mr. Fiddler. Oh, hi. If I will look back at the worldwide movements from Marcus Garvey to McCandle Dagger, and we can see that the youth have the power to make a society. But today, like there is no trust in our ideas and vision for a better Trinidad and Tobago. As a youth, me can say, our voices must be valued, included and placed in at the forefront in decision making. So we form our constitution to build a stronger Trinidad and Tobago for you and me. Drag your bow, Mr. Fiddler. Oh ha! Oh ha! Oh ha! Oh ha!
Yo everyone, it's your boy Harry here from Authentic Builders General Hardware, located right here in Tobago, Local Road, Tobago. That's correct, right here in Tobago. And we are offering you guys the best prices on all hardware material. And if you would like to get your free quotation done, all you have to do is WhatsApp us at 272-1990 and we will give you guys the best prices on all hardware material. That is a guarantee as we are matching or beating any quotations.
This is how it's gonna go. They better look up and look, 'cause this is your show, and everybody's gonna know. Say it to them once again. They better look up and look. This is your show, and everybody's gonna know. That's how it's gonna go. They better look up below, 'cause this is your show. Live more.
Deltec Distributors, best deal. £3. Pork, goat, chicken, turkey, B5 meats, £3 each, $300. Best deal. Or you could try £5 pork, goat, chicken, turkey, B5 meats, £5 each, $500. Best deal. $20 delivery. Call me now. 359-5040 or 237-0102. Order online at www.deltecdistributors.com or check with us. Main Road, Aga, Tobago. Deltec Distributors, best deal.
Put a smile on your face when you're moving from place to place. Good morning.
Good morning, Tobago, and welcome back. It's Youth Wednesdays here on the Tobago Updates morning show. And this morning we're talking about the Tobago Youth Bicycle Project and Camp. And this morning we're chatting with Mr. Samuel Kwamina. Good morning, Mr. Kwamina. How are you doing this morning?
I'm good.
Okay, great. So we all know you as Mr. Komena, the police officer.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about yourself in this capacity as the program coordinator of the Tobago Youth Bicycle Project and Camp.
Right, thank you very much. My name is Samuel Komena. I'm a police officer on bicycle. And part of the function of a police officer on bicycle is to engage young persons teaching bicycle safety. So we have been going to various schools and also police youth clubs, teaching bicycle safety and safe bicycle handling skills. Yeah.
Okay, great. And tell us about the Tobago Youth Bicycle and the Project Camp.
Right. Okay. Well, the Tobago Youth Bicycle Project is funded, this segment or this part of the project is funded by United Nations Development Program. Right. It was a fund that was it was a grant that was part of a competition, the Tobago Innovation Challenge, which was hosted by the THA, Tobago House of Assembly, last year. So it's a Tobago Innovation Challenge 2023. Right? The project was one of the winners of a grant. And part of the grant is to do the camp, bicycle camp, teaching bicycle safety, and also to create employment for young persons using the bicycle. Within the team, keeping Tobago clean, green, and serene. So the camp is structured. They teach riding, create trails leading to 3 eco sites, so that local and foreign tourists can be taken to these sites, and the young people can generate an income by keeping Tobago clean, green, and serene, keeping the environment clean. So the camp is 2 camps taking place, right outside Chauvin Police Station. Right, 1 camp was last week. The other camp will be starting today. A 3 days camp.
Okay, wonderful. So definitely a way to have some environmental impacts on the island as well. And what got you into biking?
Well, I just love bicycles. From since a young man, I was involved in a bicycle rental business, and I also use that to engage my community, teaching young persons bicycle riding. And thereafter, then I got into the actual Police on Bicycles program, which further, spread the program and spread the idea of young people riding bicycle and keeping them safe also on the streets.
And would you say that biking or any other sport is important for young persons to be a part of? What are some of the impacts you would say it has on a young person?
Yes, I will say that sports is very important for young people. Keep you fit, physically, your physical fitness. At a young age it's important to keep physically fit. So part of sports is keep you fit and keep young persons engaged, keeping them out of trouble. And bicycling, as a matter of fact, it's a sort of neglected sport, which is also very important. A lot of young people gravitate towards a bicycle. Yes, I say football, cricket, and stuff is very important, but bicycling, more young people will gravitate more to the sport of cycling.
And you said that the camp was last week and it's also this week. What was the response like, the turnout like last week? Right. And what is the response like so far for the camp this week?
Right, well, so far, total for both camps, we have 100 persons registered. Last week, we had 56 persons. And for the camp starting today, we have 45 persons registered. So we got a very, very good response turnout so far.
Okay, and you said, well, obviously this is the first event to take place under the Tobago Bicycle Project's umbrella because of the grant that you all would have received from the United Nations. Is it something that you all want to do annually, or is it just a one-time thing?
We will like to do these camps annually. Hope that we can expand to different areas in Tobago. Right? I think every village in Tobago should have something similar to this. Right? Because what we are doing at Chauvin is creating a bicycle park. Right? Creating a bicycle park with various obstacles, teaching off-road riding. So I think every community in Tobago should have a bicycle park for children and young persons within their community.
And what are some of the skills that young persons are going to learn? I mean, aside from riding the bicycle, what are some of the other skills that they are going to learn?
Right. They're going to learn aspect of fabricating the bicycle, we realize that through the villages in Tobago, you see a lot of young persons. They're stretching the bike, cutting the bike, adding on to the bike. So we're gonna add that segment also within the Tobago Youth Bicycle Project, and also help the youth to be a little more creative with the bicycle. You know, even making some trikes, 3-wheel bicycles. You know, let them improvise, even making bicycle that 3 and 4 persons can ride.
Okay.
Right? So we're looking at involving the youth in some of these other projects.
All right. And what is the age group for the camp?
Well, the age group for me can from 5 to 21, but we're not that strict. If a 4-year-old come back and ride, they want to learn to ride. If a 25 or a 30 or a 40 or a 50-year-old person come and want to learn to ride, we can engage them, and they can also assist other young persons using the bicycle. And may I say the bicycle is a point of contact for a young person. You know, and that contact, you can instill other different discipline and other life skill to that person that can come and ride in a bicycle.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
And in terms of the equipment, how is the equipment being provided?
Right. Well, the funding from the United Nations Development Program allow us to purchase some kids' bicycles, right? Also spare parts and accessories for the bicycles. So we're hoping that corporate Tobago can come on board this project and also assist in
some extra funding,
getting young people involved in cycling. I said Tobago is a cycling paradise, so it's important for the Tobago public to take up cycling.
Very much so. Yeah. And let's just let persons know how they can register to be a part of this camp.
Right. Okay. We have a Facebook page, Tobago Youth Bicycle Project. There's also we have the forms online on Facebook. It's a Google form that you can just fill out and we get the forms immediately once you submit it.
Okay, wonderful. And before you go, is there anyone that you would like to shout out who would have contributed to the success of this project?
Yes, first we want to say thanks to the United Nations Development Program. The coaches, Ms. Salino, and also Mr. Cooper from the local United Nations Development Program. Also, we want to say thanks to Person Corporate Tobago, look at Double B Supermarket, Mr. Shofi Ali, Mr. Clarence Jacob, Showing Lover Construction, and also a special thanks, not being highlighted anybody in particular, Warner's Construction and Sanitation, who allow us to use 2 containers outside the Chauvin Police Station for the storage of the bicycles and the accessories and stuff. Yeah.
All right.
And we inviting other business persons in Tobago
to come on board
this project.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Mr. Commoner, for coming on and chatting with us this morning. We're just going to show the flyer on the screen one more time so that persons can get the information, so that they can register their kids, and so that adults can register also, anyone who wants to be a part of the project. It's the Tobago Youth Bicycle Project and Camp, happening today, the 3rd of April to the 5th of April 2024, from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. and it's happening at the Chauvin Road Bicycle Park next to the Chauvin Road Police Station. So you have the information there. And viewers, we're just going to take a very short break. Remember to share the live, share the live, share the live.
The best place to stay in Tobago is at Thorn's Place, with rates starting as low as 200 TT. Call or WhatsApp 745-7306 or 682-8676. We are located uptown Scarborough, 5 minutes away from the port. Remember, at Thorn's Place, our aim is to make your stay safe and affordable. March Madness at Standard. Distributors Limited. Get $100 back for every $1,000 you spend. Major appliance deals on Frigidaire, Hyacinth, Samsung, and more. Plus, same day financing options available. Don't miss out. Sale ends March 31st. Standard. Never beaten on quality and prices. Scrub Ties brings to you our organic fat dissolving shots. Yes, guys, our lemon butter shot breaks down stubborn fat, tightens any loose skin while increasing your metabolism. No side effects, no downtime. We also offer cavitation, cellulite treatment, butt, breast, hip dip fillers, weight loss, fertility IVs, and much more. Contact us on 495-6624 or follow us on Instagram at Scrub Ties Body Contouring.
Tobago Glass Supplies has been a leading name for over 37 years in the glass and aluminum market in Tobago. We provide an extensive range of high-quality, innovative aluminum and glass products for commercial and residential use. Competitive prices with superior and professional services by committed employees who are guided by rigid quality standards. Tobago Glass Supplies specializes in the manufacture and installation of glass and aluminum products that are essential to today's homeowners and the business environment. We are engaged in marketing, sales, and installation of a variety of products. These ranges from windows and doors to necessities such as mirrors for homes and vehicles, designed and manufactured in-house or imported.
JK Tech, we bring technology to your doorstep. From cutting-edge laptops to reliable printers, we've got it all. Nationwide delivery and a new website for easy online ordering. JK Tech is your one-stop shop for your electronics and computer needs. Carrying top brands such as Acer, Samsung, HP, and much more. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at JKTechTT or visit jktechtt.com. Quality tech is just a click away. JK Tech. Evaluate your shopping experience, your tech, your way. Call or WhatsApp 383-2651. Shop smart, shop JK Tech. Mouth-watering fries, salads, combos, and specials galore. Feeling for something to eat? Come and see. Our rotisserie is seasoned to the T. Kicking chicken, masala, and jerk roast. Crispy fries made from scratch. Who do you know can beat that? Or salads freshly cut and packed. When you taste it, you'll be wanting to come back. So come check us out on number 2 Robinson Street, Uptown Scarborough, Tobago. We open on Saturday nights from 7:30 to 11:30 p.m. Monday to Thursday, we're open from 10 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. and on Friday 10 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Contact us at 772-7443 and all social media handles at The Root.
You can now get whatever you need whenever you need it anywhere in Tobago with Tobago. Your meals, medication, groceries, and shopping all delivered directly to you. No more hassle, no more stress. Get the Tobago app today on Google Play or Apple App Store.
That's TAPPOGO and let us deliver to you.
Check our website at www.tapogo.app or call the experts at 494-TOGO and 484-4746. Tobago. Relax. We will get it to you. Tobago's at your service.
Put a smile on your face when you're moving from place to place. Good morning, Good morning.
And we are back on Tobago Updates Youth Wednesdays. It is 7:32 in the morning and we are ready to talk about cars. We want to welcome Mr. Jamel Morton, also known as Jimmy, to his friends and those in his village. And we want to also welcome Mr. Megan James, known as Kester James, to his villagers and friends. Good morning, fellas.
Blessed morning.
How are we this morning?
Not too bad at all.
All right. So, what is BTD about? What is the series about?
All right. First of all, in terms of asking a question like that, we always say, it's not what your country can do for you, but what can you do for your country. Built to Donate, we just had the vision of having an idea of bringing together strangers, impacting millions with positive intent. And it's all about us restoring vehicles, right, and giving them away, literally, to people in need.
Right. So I hear giveaway car and I am now excited to hear more. Who and what inspired the BTD series?
Well, basically, after COVID, we realized everybody's struggling and everybody need help. So me and Jimmy came together. We saw that this one might need this, that one might need that. But because our niche is cars, we decided we'll start with that and give away.
And to be honest, right, let me just be real. When you really think about COVID itself, like, it just goes to show you the kind of material aspect of life, finances, nothing really matter. Because you could be here today and tomorrow you're gone, if you understand what I'm saying.
And the material state.
Thank you. So therefore, these kind of things, like I said, if it's God's will, it's God's will. Simple as that. So yeah.
All right. So you mentioned that you all give away cars. No one pays for these cars.
No, they don't.
So question, can't it not be costly to erect cars from scratch? Because that is what you all are doing, right? Yes. So doing body works alone, people would talk about how much money they have to put aside for their baby or the car, right? And you're erecting from the bottom up. Isn't that costly? Where does the funding come from? How is the funding done?
Well, two of us here, 50-50 each, out of our pockets. And that's not what I'm saying. Like I just said before, once it's God's will, it's God's bill, right? We have a standpoint where we choose purpose over paper, if you understand what I'm saying. So therefore we really look at, all right, cool, yeah, don't get me wrong, everything's skyrocketing in Trinidad and Tobago. The prices of everything going up, and as you say, you know how it costs to actually rebuild or to restore a vehicle. But like I say, it's just something resting on our hearts now. So definitely we don't use money as the end goal or determining factor as to, look how much you're spending, that kind of thing. But everything comes from financial wise from both of our pockets.
So viewers, we had a small getting to know segment from before, and I'm going to slip in discussion to you all. So you all percentage out some of your salary from your day-to-day job and you all put it towards building these cars?
Actually, no. What we do is just as the costs come up, or we need this, we need that part, we come together and we say 50-50. If it costs this amount, we do it. What happened with the first bill, it was full on me and him, 50-50. And then with this second bill, actually a lot of strangers reach out and say you need so we need this part. They was able to give us. And at first we didn't want to take anything, but we understand now that because we're following with purpose and it's within our niche, it have nothing that we're not doing that doesn't connect with other people now. So, plain and simple.
And as Megan Kess just said, right, think about it. If the first one, 50-50, the second one, literally, we get so much assistance. So imagine the third and the fourth and the fifth. Yeah, just now everything will just be free.
And the first project that you all worked on, the first bill that you all speak of, this is the car that was done for the mother that everybody is seeing on social media? No. This was the second one?
Yes.
Yes.
We had a van first for a young entrepreneur. We gave somebody a start off with a business. It was a guy in Moruga who had, he was the most worthy individual. Yeah, so he was able to be blessed with the van itself.
Okay, and how do you all find people?
Alright, so what happened is that each bill would have a team. So the first bill was entrepreneurs. The second bill, we decided to do a mother. So what we do is that with the mother now, it was that you had to enter, and it was that Christmas, because of the timing, she just had to bring a gift. That's it. And we had to do, we actually gave away all the toys after. Drove around Tobago and just randomly gave away the gifts.
So inclusive of the gifts that you all carried around Tobago, you all gave away a car as well.
Yeah.
Please tell me when the next thing is, so I could just throw my stuff inside it.
Of course.
Okay, so what is the procedure like for donating? Because I'm guessing that people, well, I'm positively assuming that people are looking on now and they're seeing the cause that you all have going, you know, the BTD series. So what is the procedure like for donating? So I have this scrap car somewhere and I would just like to donate parts and stuff.
Happy that you asked that question. So right now, I've been real, we just get a lot of calls, a lot of messages. However, we can't take everything.
Right.
We have to look about in terms of the feasibility of the parts, the accessibility and everything, because, and then I wouldn't say we look at everything in terms of value, but we want to be able to give somebody something that they could appreciate, you know, and we just ain't giving them like a car that you ain't gonna get parts for in Trinidad and Tobago, that kind of thing. So we just definitely have to go through the cars and assess them, you know, and see the feasibility of everything. However, we open and, you know, accessible to the support and the handouts. Not necessarily the handouts, but in terms of the vehicles that people does inquire to say, all right, cool, yeah, we had this. Come and check out this. Yeah, so.
And I should mention also that we're doing a non-profit.
Yeah, so we are NPO, yeah.
So we in the process of opening one now. We have a little bit of hiccup, you know, because a lot of stuff online now. But basically that is another way that they could be able to donate also, because like you say, it's funds also, and eventually we won't be able to sustain the out of our pocket type
yes,
bills.
because
It's expanding so fast, and we actually want to do a 4th, 5th, 6th bill, and
every day,
at least for a year
day.
Coming up, like
every
if
day.
possible.
If possible. So you all are also asking for donations so that you all can continue this BTD series.
Well, it's not necessarily that we ask, you know, but you know, some people prefer to help in that aspect. So we open to that also now. It's not something that, because like we say, it's purpose that we're following, and we're not asking for no money. Because
regardless, we will get it done.
Okay.
That's the kind of mindset we have.
Okay, so are there certain guidelines that people should follow? So you said that people would like to donate in this aspect if they want to. Yes. So what are the guidelines that they would have to follow? Who do they contact, you know? How do they get the parts and stuff onto you?
Well, right, through social media so far, but we have cell phones, you know. You could DM us, WhatsApp us, anything. We easily accessible. Kesta number more or less on all the things that we're doing. My number all over the place the same way. So you could touch me anytime, like literally.
So are both of you all the mechanics, or one is a mechanic, one is the face? What is happening? What's the format of the company?
Well, right, so Kesta here, he's more or less, he's the brain behind everything, if you understand what I'm saying. You might more see me, but everything that comes out of my mouth is literally passed from his brain, right? So I might be more or less the person in front of the camera. We have don't get me wrong, a very, very efficient team, right? We have a lot of people, well, let me say a lot of, but it's not a big team, but we have everybody in place in terms of when we need to get the mechanics done, we need to get the straightening done, and we're still working on in terms of right now a facility, you know, so that we can do everything in-house, because as I say, right now we feel like we could do this the rest of our life. Yeah, like nothing else don't matter now, but yeah, for real.
So you all want to do this for the rest of your life?
Full time. Yeah,
full time. Is the confident look on your face that does have me, man?
Yeah, full time.
Okay, so what exactly is your long-term goal? And also, if I want to learn to build cars, can I contact one of you all to do so?
Right, so the long-term goal right now is that we have a little secret in the pipeline where we want to be able to take students and take, just like we were talking about, like MIC and other trade schools, and let them come and see what the trades are. Because when you think about it, a lot of us use tradesmen, you know, so we can't live without a tradesman. So just like cars, we need a mechanic, we need a straightener. So we have a lot of students or youths who we could take them away from the violence, we could reach them where they are. They could actually see a different avenue of how to operate and through trade. So if we could take them and, you know, come and show them why we work on the cars, they understand the hard work, the thing, and then giving away, it touches your soul, like without a doubt. Everyone.
And inception of being real, we are actually huge dreamers, right? I always believe that you can't go as far, well, you can only go as far as you see yourself, right? And we want to take this thing across the globe. Like, be here and come from Tobago and probably build a car in the States, build a car in Jamaica, give it away the same way here. That's how far we just think that way. Yeah, so it's not just confined to Tobago or Trinidad and Tobago alone. Yeah, but we get in there.
Right.
Yeah, to dream.
All right. So thank you so much, Jimmy and Kes, if I may. All right. So viewers who are just joining us, this was Mr. Jamel Morton and Mr. Megan James, also known as Kester James, the friends and family, and Jimmy also. Jamel Morton, right? Thank you so much for joining us this morning on Tobago Updates. Viewers, this was the BTD series. If you all want to learn more about it, you all are free to look at their Facebook profiles that will have all of this information. So as we continue on this morning, I encourage you all to share the live, share the live, share the live.
The best place to stay in Tobago is at Thorn's Place with rates starting as low as 200 TT. Call or WhatsApp 745-7306 or 682-8676. We are located uptown Scarborough, 5 minutes away from the port. Remember, at Thorn's Place, our aim is to make your stay safe and affordable. Deltec Distributors, best deal. 3 pounds pork, goat, chicken, turkey, beef, 5 meats, 3 pounds each, $300. Best deal. Or you could try 5 pounds pork, goat, chicken, turkey, beef, 5 meats, 5 pounds each, $500. Best deal. $20 delivery. Call winner 359-5040 or 237-0102. Order online at www.deltecdistributors.com or check winner Main Road, Aga, Tobago. Deltec Distributors, best deal.
Hello everyone, it's your boy Harry here from Authentic Car Clinic, located right here in Tobago at Storby Local Road. You can WhatsApp us or call us at 366-4173.
Put a smile on your face when you're moving from place to place. Good morning, good morning, morning, good morning.
And we are back on Tobago Updates Youth Wednesdays. We continue on with our program with Mr. Elon Ince, but I'm also joined with Mr. Dwayne Nurse, who will be taking us through this interview as well. So we'd like to welcome Mr. Elon Ince this morning.
Hi, morning.
Hi, good morning,
to
Elon.
you. How are you this morning?
Yeah. I'm fine.
All right. Just tell us about yourself and what do you do?
All right. So I am a part of the Tobago Rugby Football Club. I am the assistant treasurer as well as one of the coaches for the teams. So we out here trying to spread the game of rugby in Tobago. Currently, we are the only club on the island. So hopefully we can grow that number as well and just highlight the sport to the wonderful people of Tobago. So one of the ways we plan to do that this year is by having a beach rugby tournament, which will be at the end of May, beginning of June, at the Colon Beach facility.
Okay, so viewers, if you just heard Mr. Elon Ince is here to speak to us about the Tobago Sand Slam, the rugby festival 4. Right, so Elon, where is this happening? I mean, you mentioned the Colon Park, but what time, and when exactly, the dates? Could you give the viewers that?
All right, so It will be a 2 day event, the whole day, the whole 2 days. So it would start. The first day would be on the 31st of May to the 1st of June. So we there basically the whole day. We have a lot of games on from teams all throughout the country, and it should be a good and exciting day.
Right. We know that rugby is not one of those popular sport on the island. Just tell us, why rugby, and just tell us a little bit about what rugby is about. We know about football, we know about the cricket. Just tell us a little bit about rugby, and for those who might not know, like myself.
All right, so rugby is in Trinidad and Tobago we play two versions of the sport mainly, which is 15s and 7s, which is a full contact game. A lot of people will think that we just running into each other and stuff like that. That's not the case. So playing wise, we have some similarities to football. It's just that we're not kicking the ball, we pass it with hands, and we play structure basically. So it's a fun game. We have a lot of rules because of the full contact sport. We try to keep it as safe as possible. So we tend to be very serious about that fact, but it's very enjoyable. So, like for me, for instance, when I started, I didn't know nothing about rugby, and from the first week I started to play, that was it. I was so. So it is a good game in a sense, and the camaraderie is there as well. So once you play, everybody meet up together afterwards, talk about the game, have a good time. Yeah, so I invite anybody to come through. We currently train at Calder Hall Field on Mondays and Wednesdays from 5 to 7. I would be there, the next coach will be there. You come through, try it out, and you might grow to love this sport as I do.
Okay, so Dwayne mentioned that football and cricket are the main sports on our island, and now we have been introduced to rugby. So I am excited. I'm excited, Dwayne. I don't know about you, but I would like to go and pass ball and stuff like that. Work on my coordination, Elon. Right? So I'll be coming to you. So in light of that, who is invited to participate in this event?
Well, currently, any team, or let me say anybody can play once you have a knowledge of the sport. So current teams, well, we only have one team in Tobago right now, but we have teams from Trinidad that will come up. We have school teams because we have rugby in schools now, so school teams can join as well. So current or existing teams, let me say that, because we don't want people to come without a knowledge of the sport and get injured. Again, safety reasons. So current teams, school teams, clubs, we invite all.
And the requirements for the teams, how many players, what ages? Because you said that you all are emphasizing a lot on the safety of the sport while going on. So I don't want that, I'm on a team and then Dwayne on another team with a 3-year-old and a 5-year-old, and I over here with Ellen on my team and another one of the big rugby players. I mean, yes, we're supposed to have a knowledge of this sport, but who exactly can make up this team in order to keep the sport safe, the environment itself safe, and no injuries come out of this?
All right, so beach rugby is a relatively new concept to the country. So beach rugby is a 5-a-side team. We have divisions. So we have under 19 division, male and female. We have senior teams, male and female, and we might even throw in, for the older rugby players, the retired rugby players, an old man sweat for them to get a little game too. So we have it sectioned off. So you wouldn't be an instance where you have big people playing against little children. Because again, we somewhat contact, so we had to be safe about it as well.
Certainly, certainly. You mentioned earlier that the games the games will last over a 2-day period. How long does one game last? And how many games are you guys intending to get out of those out of one day by those 2 days that you're having this event?
All right, so it will be a tournament style, right? So the days should be from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. So at 9 a.m. the first game should be played. The games would be roughly 5 minutes long. Sorry. And it would be, well, the amount of games would be determined by the amount of teams that register to play. So I can't give you the exact number right now, but normally we'll have a good amount of games on each day. So the first day might be the group stage, where everybody will get to play, and the second day we'll go into the quarterfinals and finals, and so on.
Okay, so if Dwayne and I decide that we're putting together a rugby team to go against Ellen and, the big boys, right? How much is our registration fee? If we come into Unlook, when we realize or intimidated by the crew, we decide to sit it out, do we have to pay to come and Unlook? So is there a registration fee for teams? And is anyone coming to look on, do they have to pay?
All right. The registration fee for the teams is $300 per team. I'm not quite sure about we haven't finalized a gate fee yet for spectators, but it wouldn't be an exorbitant price. Most likely be about $50 for the 2 days. So come through, come and watch. You might see some.
I might
some that
see
they
an
like.
opportunity to join this club.
Yeah, well, you could join before if you like. That's no problem. As I said before, you could come to one of our training days.
Do you know what you think? 5 minutes a game, you think you can handle?
I'm not certain that I do meet the criteria. However, though, my question is...
Anybody could play rugby.
Yeah, well, I am certain you would say that. But what do you hope coming out from this event, given that we all know is that on the island that rugby is not very popular? Do you hope that you would inspire more clubs, more teams? What is your hope?
Yeah, well, basically, the goal is to create a buzz around the game, to get people interested in the sport and bring more people to the sport, whether it be through our club or the former new club. So at the end of the day, the sport is what's important, in my opinion. So having the tournament will just create a buzz. It's like, okay, we are rugby on the island, we could play rugby, or let me see how to play rugby. So get people interested and eventually grow or build the numbers. Right now we're trying to build back a team to play on the national level, because we have the TTRFU has a league that runs from July to December. So we building towards getting back a team or teams from Tobago playing rugby. Right? We also have, because currently there is talent on the island. We have a couple of players that on the national team play representing the country, right? Miss Tinny Duncan on the female 15s, Mr. Nigel Ballington on the male 15s, Mr. Shane St. Louis on the under 19 team, actually played in Commonwealth Games last year. So there is talent and there is opportunity for players to exceed, and we just here trying to facilitate that.
All right.
Right?
Thank you so much, Mr. Ince. Can you give our viewers where they can find more information on the Tobago Sand Slam 2024 Rugby Fest?
You could check our Instagram page, Tobago Rugby, or our Facebook page, Tobago Rugby Football Club. You'll be posting there regularly, all the updates. Right? Or you can even contact me, 462-0250. I'll try to assist any way I can.
All right, so viewers, we see the flyer on here. We have a big event coming up on May 31st and June 1st as well. The Tobago Sand Slam Rugby Fest. It takes place from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. at the Corland Beach Sports Arena. The registration fee is only $300 per team. I think me and Dwayne, we'll pull together a team and we'll go down there. Dwayne is saying no, but I am going to encourage him to do this. Right, Dwayne? Yes. Lovely. Come rock, roll, and relax, says the planners of this event. For further information, please contact 305-3215, 733-2521, or 728-8545. The flyer will be posted on our page. So thank you so much, viewers. We continue on, and before we go, we want to encourage you all to share the live, share the live, share the live.
Put a smile on your face when you're moving from place to place. Good morning, good morning, morning, good morning, morning.
Good morning and welcome back to Youth Wednesdays on Tobago Updates Morning Show. You're viewing us live here in Portmore, Scarborough, Tobago. We have a very interesting interview for you this morning, and we'll be doing it together. Myself and Miss Nancis will be conducting an interview with Mr. Lalon Gordon, Olympic medalist. Tobago bred, Tobago born. He competed nationally, and I'm certain that he's no stranger to you. He'll be joining us here virtually. Good morning and welcome, Mr. Gordon.
Good morning, good morning.
How are you, my brother?
I'm feeling good this morning. A little sleepy.
You said you're feeling good or you're not feeling good this morning?
Feeling good.
Good. It's been quite some time. How are you?
Yeah, it's been good. Just been same training, working, not much.
Right. So, for those who might not know about your history, just tell and remind our viewers who you are and what you did.
I come out with 2012 Olympics in London. So I came out with 2 bronze medals. We went to a medal in a few other championships later on, like 2015 when we get silver, and 2017 when we came with a gold. So been out here, but came out since 2012.
Right, and how has life been for you after the Olympics?
It's been after Olympics. My running career was nice, but then after that, can't run forever. So I started to find different ways and take my abilities different ways. So I started going to gym and train people. I joined the force in New York, the NYPD. So It's been great. It's been great.
Quite an interesting turn. What is it like transitioning from being at the epitome of sport around the world to being one of being among the finest of the finest, New York's finest, as they would call it. Just tell us about that journey.
I was really wondering, because to add on to your question, I wanted to know how, the the running that you did, how does that contribute to you being now on the task force on the NYPD?
It wasn't really planned to be on the NYPD. It wasn't really planned. It was just, I said, let me try, because I had a teammate. He used to also run for the Dominican Republic. So he was a cop, so we never take him serious. He's always telling me, join, like, boy, no. Then one day I see a test was coming up. So I said, let me take it. So I took the test. I happened to pass. And then, but it wasn't really planned. I just saw the test. He kept telling me, take it. But they know about, a lot of them on the team, not the team, but on the force, they know about me. I tell one person and then everybody starts to know. So, they know about me. They know about the Olympics. Some of them be looking me up in the precinct, watching my races. Also, they have running teams. I joined the NYPD running team. There's travel. There's do a lot of marathons and distance races, but they have few sprint races. But I joined the team to travel and gain experience and get to know people.
All right, and it's I think it's really noble that this is where your journey would have taken you, and for those who may not know, younger ones, younger than myself, being a part of the NYPD is a dream job for many persons. So what would you tell those that might be your colleagues who might seemingly want to retire, or might seemingly say, well, what is there else for me to do post being competitive at such a high level? What encouragement do you wish to give your counterparts and those that are coming up?
Always have a plan. Don't always just stick to one thing. Yeah, that's a job, but after that you could do more. There's always something else to do. You could work for yourself. Be a coach. You could do anything. Like right now, I started a security business. So hopefully that start to get somewhere. I'm start to push that soon. But just don't stick to one thing. There's always other things you could do.
Right.
You could go on a fitness journey. You could do whatever journey you could. Just don't stick to one thing.
Oh, great. And what else? What is there next for you? I mean, I know you mentioned that you have your business ongoing in New York. What next in terms of sport? Do you plan to give up sport? Do you plan to pioneer sport in running in New York where you are? And how does it relate to you giving back home as well? Do you have any intentions where that is concerned as well? Please share.
Yeah, to do them things, they have to have certain certificates. So that's what I want. I have a friend. He does coach now. He used to also run for Trinidad and Tobago back in the days. I'm not following know him, probably Kevin Morgan, but he still run. He's a coach now. But you need certain certificates. So I'm working on that. And once I get that, probably bring that back home and start something with the kids.
And that'll be great. Perhaps a summer camp, with the renowned Lola Gordon. I think we need to celebrate our Tobago bred heroes, and I want to say thank you for helping to put Tobago, and by extension Trinidad and Tobago, on the map through your tenure of running. I don't think we sing our heroes' praises quite adequately, and I wanted to use this platform to say thank you, because before you're a runner, you're a Tobagonian, For those who don't know, you are Tobagonian, and you would have made us proud, and is even making us even more proud by even serving the United States in the NYPD department. My apologies. You know, and even doing a business. So I want to thank you very much for being here with us this morning and sharing. And I look forward to hearing more from you and seeing more of you. I know that as a Tobagonian, you're gonna soar to higher heights in your various endeavors. And I wish you all the best and thank you again for serving. Thank you for being here this morning. Guys, this brings us to the end of our Youth Wednesdays on the Tobago Updates morning show here at Wednesday. Thank you, Miss Nancy, for joining me and having me on your interview.
It is always a pleasure, Dwayne. Thank you for having me on yours.
Certainly, and I want to thank Kaylee as well and the team here who you don't see behind the cameras here at Tobago Updates. Enjoy your day. We're going to go over to Candice Jackson for Good Morning Tobago, and remember to share the life, share the life, share the life. Have a great day.
Tobago now has 25 UN Foundations facilitators who are equipped to educate others about gender-based violence. They're also able to give guidance on preventative measures regarding gender-based abuse. Armed with their new skills, graduates are grateful to have participated in this UN Women Foundation's program Facilitators Training.
We looked at some of the cultural impacts of gender and how even our own society impacts how gender is seen. So we looked at the role of men and women, and even from a young age, the roles of boys and girls. Different things that are frowned upon with boys, frowned upon with girls. I think it was very important because a lot of times we look at gender-based violence on the surface, like thinking that someone's probably just angry with another person and acting out. But when you look at these kind of underlying issues, you realize that it's more deeper than just someone deciding to act out.
Previous set of buzzwords were reducing violence against women and girls. Before it became a gender thing that is now more all-encompassing, it started off as a movement towards reducing violence against women and girls. And as we did this work, it became globally clear that in order to treat with violence against women and girls, we've got to incorporate boys and men. This workshop allows us to equip potential facilitators to appropriately and comprehensively conduct gender and gender-based violence training in emotionally safe ways. This program is but one of the many gender-sensitive initiatives that the division continues to implement, many of which are centered on the holistic development of our country as we streamline and implement best practices monitored by Gay Peoples of the National Policy on Gender and Development and the United Nations Development Programme Sustainable Development Goals 5 and 10.
The intent of the program is to nurture the abilities of positive change agents and increase the number of people who are able to eliminate gender-based abuse.
That was a production of the Department of Information, Office of the Chief Secretary, Tobago House of Assembly.
Fellow citizens, I am Joy Abdul Mohan. Many years ago, we declared through our Constitution, our desire to live in a democratic society with respect for the law, supported by public institutions that respond to our needs. A strong constitution must be relevant to every citizen, including children and the youth. We've heard about reform before. Let's speak out now and make it happen by submitting our views to constitutionalreform2024.gov.tt by April 15th. It's our future, our constitution, our voices.
Rotisserie, mouth-watering fries, salads, combos, and specials galore. Feeling for something to eat? Come and see. Our rotisserie is seasoned to the T. Kicking chicken, masala, and jerk roast. Crispy fries made from scratch. Who do you know can't beat that? Or salads freshly cut and packed. When you taste it, you'll be wanting to come back. So come check us out on number 2 Robinson Street, Uptown Scarborough, Tobago. We open on Saturday nights from 7:30 to 11:30 p.m. Monday to Thursday, we're open from 10 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. and on Friday, 10 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Contact us at 772-7443 and all social media handles at The Rotisserie Factory.